Hello once again, and welcome to another special fall edition of Virginia Rider Magazine. I'm your host, Mark Ritchie, and today we're going to feature Crummets Run and Moyers Gap Road. And we're not going to do a video on each of them. We're just going to focus on the highlights, the spectacular views that riders come out to see. So thank you, as always, for watching Virginia Rider Magazine. Cheers. Welcome back, boys and girls. We've picked another pristine fall day. Skies are mostly clear. There's a little base of high clouds and spots, but otherwise beautiful. And we've just made our turn on Crummets Run Road in Pendleton County, West Virginia. And this is a bit narrow, but relatively smooth. And according to the estimates I've seen online, our peak colors are due in a little less than a week. I think it depends on what species of tree being referred to. We did have Tropical Storm Ian come through a couple weeks ago. It wasn't as windy and didn't get as much rain as forecast, fortunately, so. But it did blow some of the mature leaves off the trees. Speaking of which, so we're going to try and get as many videos in with the weather being what it is as we can. The 10-day forecast was not looking good, however. Thursday it's supposed to rain, and I saw temps mainly in the 40s and 50s. So, which unfortunately means the difference between riding and not riding for some folks. So we're just climbing and climbing. I think we are going to be in a gap between Hoover and Simmons Mountain. I'm not entirely sure, but once we get to the top, there should be a fairly spectacular view. I did skew the camera a little further left. There's one right here. I hope the road angle and the camera angle provided a bit of a glimpse. This is one of those hidden roads that lead to nowhere, but it actually is a connector between Sugar Grove and Doe Hill roads. But there's no box store or fast food restaurant or strip mall or anything like that. It's just all farms and residences. And here's, wow, you've got some trees in the foreground. I'll slow down. That is Jack Mountain in the distance. That's the mountain you go over just before getting into Monterey. Stunning. So it just goes up to the top and back down again. When you reach the bottom, that's Doe Hill Road. And short hop, we'll find ourselves on Moyers Gap. Speaking of 40s and 50s, and I won't go into the whole lecture about bad weather and bad gear type of thing. All I can do is attest to heated gear from personal experience. And I know there's a lot of people on the fence because it isn't cheap. It's expensive, but there's some really good quality stuff out there. I use a Gerben heated liner and some first gear heated gloves, but I got to test out a product from Volt Heat, which I really liked because it came with a dual controller, which you get separate controls for the liner and the gloves, which is not what I have right now. I've got a single controller, so if my hands are cold, I have to turn it up even though my core is warm. So that's really nice. It also uses heated panels instead of wires, and it also has heat in the collar, which makes a huge difference, especially with a neck sock and a helmet that has a chin curtain on it. It really seals the air out and utilizes the liner efficiently. So I'll leave a link in the description below for that, and hopefully as we make our way to the end of Crummets Run, it might be a scale tipper for those out on the fence, because it definitely extends the riding season. And if it doesn't snow, the riding season will be all year long for a lot of folks. Alright, we've just turned on Moyers Gap Road, and we're going to follow this little stream for a bit. I like this little bridge. It's kind of a fun turn. A little Formula One action there. And right here is Thorn Creek Road, which we may showcase as well. That's 8 or 9 miles of pure back-roading bliss along the creek it's named for. I think anyone who's ridden that will definitely remember what road they were on. Not just by name, but remember the experience. And we're just like on Crummets Run, we're climbing and climbing. But instead of just cruising along, we're in the highway gear here. There is paint in the road, and it's fairly smooth, so highway speeds usually result. And this road here, Sandy Ridge, that'll come out somewhere just south of Franklin, like Thorn Hill, or Thorn Creek, excuse me. So the highlight of this road for me in this direction is the mountains in the distance. And hopefully between the colors and the sun angle, there we go, they'll be putting on a show. Wow. Catch some of that. Well, I hope everyone gets to get out here and if you're on the fence, I highly recommend getting some heat. I know it's expensive, but if you commute, it'll pay for itself in a couple of months, if not sooner. It's another terrific view. If you haven't already, hop on over to virginiawriter.com and sign up for your free monthly digital subscription of Virginia Writer magazine. It's packed full of news and information, events and features, and it's just kind of something cool to look forward to each month. And we want to thank you also for all the likes, comments, shares, and subscribes as we grow our channel. It really helps, and we look forward to making many more of these. So enjoy your fall riding, be safe, and we'll catch you on the next one. And thanks for watching Virginia Writer Magazine. Cheers.